So whenever I start teaching a dog to drive, that means to push the stock away from you. You want to start after a few times of teaching that dog to fetch, which is bringing the stock to you. Once the dog can bring the stock towards you, it doesn't have to be very long of a distance, just a little short distance, bring them to you. Once the dog can do that, then you want to switch over, like within 1 or 2 fetching sessions, you want to switch them over into driving. The sooner that you switch them over into driving, the easier it will be to transition into driving long term. I don't want to do a whole lot of fetching, and I don't want to do a whole lot of driving. You kind of want to mix it up. In the long run, it will even out. But starting out, dog might be a little bit confused, and that's just because first it thought the job was fetching, and then you switch over into driving, and it's like, I don't know what you really want. The key is the words that you're using, so that the dog sees that there's jobs, but there's different aspects to the job. Fetching, bringing the stock to you, is one job. Taking the stock and putting them in different spots is another job. But the key is making the dog see it as, in the very end, the long run, is that there's different jobs that they have to do, not just one set particular job. If you just do a lot of driving, that's going to be the dog's job. If you just do fetching, that dog's going to think that's the job. So I usually start on a 20-foot line. And I do this for dogs because I've already taught them to fetch. I want to kind of straighten them up. So the way I start is I will open the gates to where I'm going. I'm going from one pasture to the next. I'm going to go over to that gate I've already propped open, down the road and into another field. So you want to go ahead and prop the gates open so that you're not kind of fumbling with it, and it's more of a straight shot for the stock, because the stock, and put the stock places it knows it's going to go, and so that it makes the flow easy, and the dog is like, oh, okay, the stock's going, and you're going to give that dog reinforcement and brag on it to tell it that, yes, this is what I want you to do, this is where we're going. And so you'll go ahead and make sure that there is an end goal for this. You're not just randomly walking them across the field, because one, that's not really a job, that's just walking across the field, and two, the dog thinks maybe you've kind of went a little crazy because you are not you're not creating, like, they don't see the point in it. You got to make them see that there's a point to what you're doing, other than just pushing stock away and in their mind losing it. So I keep it kind of short, and then I just tell them to walk up, and we're going to push them towards that gate up there. And I'm going to keep her, she can go to the right just a little bit, but I'm just going to tell her to walk up. If they move back and forth and behind them, that's called wearing. And you're going to say, good job, right there, walk up. And if they get up ahead of you, good job, right there, walk up. Good, right there, walk up. Good, walk up, good. See, she's stressing. She's like, I don't know what we're doing. This is not what we've done before. Walk up there. Good job. But I'm going to brag on her because I want her to know that this is what we're doing now. Good job, right there. And you see, I'm loosening that line and letting her go, and them sheep are going too. Good job. Yes, good. And make sure that you keep bragging on them so that they understand that is kind of what you want to happen. These sheep are moving to a different field, so they're not really familiar with it. So they had broke their legs up earlier this year, so I'm trying to rehab them. Here, come by. So this is just a flank command within the drive. Come by, and you're going to pull them off the stock as you do it. Come by. Good. Right there. There. Walk up. Good. Yes. And you might have to pull them up. Good. Yes. Walk up there. Good. Yes. Good girl. Woohoo. And don't worry about how fast the stock goes, because good job. You want her to see, yes, that's what you want her to do. You're taking them to the different field and you're just driving. Walk them up. Walk them up. And you're holding on to her so that she doesn't go around and cut them off. Walk them up. Walk them up. Walk them up. Get out of it. Don't let, they find this stuff boring because they think you've lost your mind. Come on, come on. Walk them up. Good. Good. Right there. Good. Walk them up. Good job. Yes. And if you don't have a big long drive, you can break your stock up into little pieces, like 5 or 6 at a time. I've actually split my group up in half. Come on, walk them up. Good. Yes. So that I can make it like two different jobs for her, 2 different pushing sessions. Good job. Woohoo. Yes. And you brag on them. You say, what a good job. Good girl. But you want to create it as a job, the driving. Sometimes I go in the big pasture down there, push them up to the barn, then into this field right in front of me. I just put them different places, and I'm just telling them the same exact thing every single time. Walk up. Good job, good job, good job. Because Australian Shepherds want to know that they're doing something that pleases you, but they also like to see it as a job on top of it.